Hey, all you Zealots and Zerglings, it's time for another 3 versus 3 on the map, Temple of the Preservers. And as you can see right here, we have Bocephus here as the Teal Protoss. And his allies are Dunamai as the Red Zerg. And Spartan as the Blue Protoss. And their opponents, we have Scorpio as the Purple Terran. Brent as the Yellow Protoss, and as you probably have already seen, weighing in as the Orange Terran, we have Man Bear Pig, and he is super serial. And right now, Man Bear Pig is throwing up a supply depot at his front, because that's the kind of thing that Man Bear Pig does. Look at that production tab up there. I guess we can see all the lovely things that are currently not happening in this game. And we have Dunamai Scout now with that Overlord. Assuming he's going to swing by this goal up here in the back so he can see everything that Man Bear Pig is up to, because that's what we want to keep an eye on is Man Bear Pig. And oh, we've got a forge going down for Brent, and he doesn't have any probes moving out, so this can't possibly be for Cannon Rush. Otherwise, what is this probe doing? Is he going to Cannon Rush his own natural? Seriously, is he going to Cannon Rush his own natural? We're going to see what he does when that forge finishes. Brent, I gotta say I'm a little bit confused with your choice of build and your probe positioning. Brent? Brent? What are you doing, Brent? He's gonna throw it on a gate. I guess he's gonna wall himself in. Okay, he's putting this probe out here to hide it because he won't be able to get any additional probes out. Okay. Well, that's certainly different. You know, you could just as easily leave a one gap opening and stick a probe in there. I mean, you put a cannon back here, they're not going to rush it. They're not going to ling rush past a cannon. That would be suicide, and by then you can have a zealot at the front door. So, you don't really need to completely wall off his Protoss. You can completely wall off his Terran because you have these handy little doors that Blizzard decided to give you, because Blizzard gives Terran everything, even if you are Man Bear Pig. And Zerg, well, Zerg are a hopeless case. We don't get anything. We don't get any cool stuff. And I know a lot of people out there are probably arguing with me right now about all the things that Zerg have. But you know what? Stop it. Because who's casting this game? You or me? You? No, you're not casting this. I'm casting this. We do have speed coming out for Dunamai, whose Overlord has swept around, and he does now see the. Oh, he now sees the SCVs of Man Bear Pig. Who is putting double gas up now. He's putting double gas up, but he's not going to put any SCVs in it. Is he afraid of a gas steal? I mean, you deliberately have to tell your SCV to come off gas when you're building it. Because if you just tell him to build it and he finishes, he'll just start mining gas, which means he deliberately does not want to take any gas yet, despite putting up double gas. He individually told those SCVs, when you're done building that, do not mine a single drop of Vespene. Is Vespene measured in drops? I'm not really sure. And it looks like Dunamai does have some Zerglings out, going to take that watchtower, and Bocephus is going to take that other watchtower, but ooh, Scorpio's already here, and he brought minerals to this fight. And Zergling's going to go take care of that SCV. I think they are, and that SCV does not seem to have any inclination to get out of there, and now it's too late. Interesting. So this probe is going to scout out a little bit further. Oh, but he's going to see the Marines. No, pull back. No! Oh, this is way too late in the game for a blind scout like that. They're so going to have units out there. You've got to be ready to pull back as soon as you see them. That was not good. But it looks like Dunamai is going to be active with his SCVs. And oh, he's going to find that hidden probe. So there's no outside probe there for Brent. If he wants to get any probes out of his base, he's going to have to destroy a building or build a warp prison, which seems like kind of a waste, but there is an island map here, so there could be some benefit to it. And he's going to put a pile up here, I guess, just to spot, because you never know when those lings are going to learn to climb walls, which wouldn't that be cool if there was some sort of hive upgrade for lings that would let them leap walls like reapers? Would that be overpowered? I mean, like I said, hive tech. This would be hive tech. This would be very late game. But then again, I guess lings that you couldn't funnel through a choke point might become ridiculously overpowered. I mean, if lings could well, Okay, you can't jump up there. That's a gap. I mean, if Link could just jump up this wall without any sort of restriction or choke, that might be a problem. Speaking of Reapers, we do have a Reaper here for Scorpio. And he's going to right in that Zerg base, but the Queen there... Oh, he's going to try to get a Spine up. It's a little late for that Spine. He's got to have to respond with that Queen. That Reaper's going to start doing a lot of damage, and he does pull... Okay, he did get a couple of drones there, but he does pull the rest of the drones away, but he's got to get that Queen over there. He's got to get the Queen over there, and now the Queen can't keep up. He can run those all over there, but... Actually, he might want to move the Queen over here. I don't know, but he's going to move along, and just running blindly into Bocephus' base is going to quickly snipe that. So I do not think that was worth it. A couple of drones easily replaced, and he's going to send those back again. Lost some mining time, of course. Maybe didn't need to do that. He could just run the drones around here, have the Queen kind of snipe at him while he kites with the drones, and we would have been fine, I think. But, you know, not too much lost there. You know, lost a couple of drones, but, you know, 150 lost here for Scorpio. Oh, he also lost that. Also lost that SCV. And those Lings are still being active, poking around, checking for expansions. There's not going to be an expansion here for a while because there is... Oh, there's the Warp Prism. See, there you go, Brent. You walled yourself in. And the wall's getting even thicker. What is he... Is he going to go for Void Rays? Because even if he wants to go Gateway Tech... Oh, he makes us Stalker. If he wants to go Gateway Tech, he's got to warp all of his units in these little spaces. It's the only way he's going to get units outside of his base until his Warp Prism is done. So this really speaks to me like he's gonna go. Gosh, here we go again. And he's also got an interesting door here. If there was a Baneling bust here, I mean, granted, it would take a lot of Banelings to take this out, but you take all this out and Brent's done. He's got nothing anywhere else. He's got a cannon over here. What's that gonna do? What happened to that Stalker? Did he get that Stalker? Let's see, one of those, there's 2 kills on though. Oh, there's 3 kills. I think that accounts for the SCV that was at the watchtower, the probe that was right here, and the Stalker. I think he got the Stalker. Brent, what have you lost? Yeah, you lost quite a bit there, Brent. And here come the Void Rays, which will be easily scouted by anything that pokes up this ramp. But going a 2 Robo, 2 Stargate? This is unusual. I'm not sure what you're up to here, Brent. But we do have Man Bear Pig is infesting the island expansion way out here because he's Terran, and, well, that's all I'm going to comment on that. And Spartan's just kind of sitting back. Looks like he's building up a Stalker army. He's got more of them. You might want to keep some... Well, you're going to need to expand. Oh, he is expanding. He's going to be expanding out here. Don't know what... I guess why not expand that one? And it looks like we're taking more gas. Scorpio's going to be taking the gas before he even has a command center built. Oh, but the tanks are going to force him away from that other one, but it's going to delay that gas, which means absolutely nothing because there's no way he can harvest that yet without doing it long distance. So, just the cost of an SCV, I guess. And you're not actually building that. There are 2 SCVs there. Was he trying to mass? What's going on here? Wait, he does have a... Oh, no, he's going to build. I thought he did have a command center done, but no, he's sending that SCV out to build it while these 2... I wonder if he rallied these because he thought he was going to have gas till he could start mining. He's mining... Yeah, he's mining 3 off of this one. And here comes the Void... Oh, Brent, you're going to go out with 1 Void Ray? Okay, well, you're going to get Spartan's expansion, unfortunately, but... Seriously, 1 Void Ray, you're basically saying, here I am. I'm making Void Rays. And I don't know what they're going to be able to do to stop this right now. Yeah, and you're going to want to focus on that pylon, because that's the only way he's going to stop you from killing his base right now. I don't see... And you can make Hydras, but they're not going to be able to get to this base. And yeah, he's going to try to throw up a lot of extra pylons so he can get that 1 cannon up. And oh! Was not able to do a warp, and I forgot about that. He could warp in there, but now the Void Ray is not being microed at all, and is going for this gas, which is not the target you want. As soon as he gets these pylons up, you're gonna here comes the Stalkers, and goodbye Void Ray. Oh no, he's gonna try to get it out of there, but now he's gonna try to focus on pros, but no, that is not gonna work. Is he gonna be able to get... Oh! Oh, Brent, what are you doing, Brent? You're killing me here. And why does he still only have 1 Void Ray? Oh, no, he's got another Void Ray here, which has now found a Photon Cannon. I know how much I complain about Void Rays being OP, but it usually requires more than one for that to happen. And he's going to take some more damage from those photon cannons. He's going to go out here, but there's stalkers defending this now. Yeah, and Byron's going to move right over there to intercept it. Just out of range, it looks like. I just don't know what Brent's doing. Yeah, he can see the Void Ray. He just can't get at it. And we do have a Spire coming up here from Dunamai, so that's going to quickly take care of that Void Ray, I think. And, oh, we're getting Psystorm here for Bocephus. Which, what has he got going? Looks like he's got a nice little thing going here. No one's taking these gold bases yet, though. Looks like Bocephus is ready for it. And, oh, what happened to that? Oh, the Overlord kind of pulled back a bit. Ah, a lot of missile turrets from Man-Bear-Pig. So definitely no one's getting too aggressive except Brent that likes to send out his Void Rays in easy killable small, easily killed packets. Instant Void Ray kills, packaged for your convenience. Oh, this one's the 2-pack. It's the double pack, and oh, he killed Void Special. Do you have Blink? Oh, I don't even think he's gonna need Blink. Oh, is it gonna get away? No, oh, it stopped. Oh, that's no good. And then, oh no, he just lost 3 Void Rays at once in 2 entirely different locations. You guys are gonna have to do something about this. Looks like the answer is gonna be mass tanks from Scorpio, who is not researching any tank upgrades. He's researching ship plating. That will help his medevacs that are going to be healing his marauders. Oh, they have +1 armor, working on +2. I gotta say, I'm a little confused. Not really sure what's going on here. It looks like this marauder's going to go out, scout, take the watchtower. That's an expensive watchtower scout. At least, you know, make it a Marine or an SCV. They're cheap. Oh, and we got the Greater Spire coming out here for Dunamai. He's not happy just making a few anti-air units. He wants to go for the killing blow with those Broodlords. This Observer's going to scout here, but he's got to be very careful. They know about these missile turrets. They know about one missile turret. They're going to have to be careful. If he gets too close, he's going to lose that. He's going to lose that Observer really easily. I'm not sure what they're pinging over here. Maybe they're trying to figure out what that probe is, and that's one of your probes. Or maybe he's going to say, are you going to take that base? No, it's all yours, buddy. Go ahead, be my guest. Oh, I thought there was going to be another single Void Ray. And taking the golds at the same time. Interesting. How did he even get that? Oh, I forgot. He did have that. He did have that Warp Prism to get his probes out of there. And now he's going for Colossus Tech. He's still pumping out the Void Rays, but he's going for Colossus Tech. He hasn't really used these Robos yet. Certainly not the double Robo. And going for the Fleet Beacon and the Twilight Council. Let's just throw down all the techs. And there's a Warp Prism here, but it is not going to last long. And he might have been a little bit premature on that blink. Wait for the Warp Prism to respond before you blink under it, because you don't want it, or at least till you can blink all your stalkers under it, because you don't want them to start running too quickly so you can't get them. Warp Prisms, they're a little speedy. And oh, it looks like Spartan just kind of harassed the space, so that base is going to go down. He's going to send some Zealots out there. Zealots are not exactly good at... Oh, those are Spartan Zealots. Okay. I was about to say, why are they not attacking these warping in units? So he's going to try to deny this, but oh, these tanks are going to quickly take those out. But he's going to get the Zealots right up there in front, and the tanks in the back aren't sieged, which means these Zealots are going to do a ton of damage before they die. Oh my goodness, that was horrible. The quick blink in there, and there's only one siege tank left right there, but they weren't quite able to focus it down. But oh my goodness, that was way more damage than Scorpio should have taken there. If those back tanks had been sieged, it would have cleaned up the Zealots a lot faster, and they would have been able to take out the Stalkers, I think. Well, obviously they would have taken them out because they took them out anyhow, but they would have taken them out a lot more cost-effectively. And the Broodlord production has begun here for Dunamai. What kind of upgrades he's got? He doesn't have any air upgrades yet. Does he have any ground upgrades? Let's grab a Zergling, find that out. He does have +2, so he's going to have +2 on those Broodlings. Not too bad, but you're going to want to get more upgrades. But ooh, you need the gas. Definitely need to grab these gases here, Dunamai. You definitely need these gases. You're going to want to get a lot of Broodlords, and definitely going to want to get some upgrades for those bad boys. It looks like Scorpio's going to try to escort another attempt at taking this base, and Colossus? Well, that's an interesting choice of trying to defend a base, and What are you pinging out here for? And that Nexus is not optimally placed. Are you telling me he couldn't be bothered to ask Scorpio to please move his Marines so he could place his Nexus in the proper location? Is that what I'm understanding here right now? And these Lings are going to go in, but oh, Lings against Colossi, even only 2 Colossi, and they're just getting cleaned up, and I don't know where those tanks are at. Those tanks under there? Where are those tanks at? Oh, they're over there. So yeah, that was a complete decimation. But that'd be a juicy target for some Broodlords, as long as you take something to bring something along to take out these Void Rays. Take that out pretty easily, even with those Marines there. Good creep spread out to the center of the map. You may want to send some this way too. It will help cover this flank and connect his other base, which has just been scanned. And oh no, don't put them on the minerals. You need the gas. You have plenty of minerals. You definitely need the gas. And here comes the push out for Scorpio. He's 1-1 Marines. And oh, they're going to hit a huge ball, but unfortunately the Zealots are kind of in the back, which is not really where they want to be. And the rest of the Marines are going to try to book it out of there. Are they going to make it? I don't know. Bocephus does have Blink, and he's got 3 upgrades. Already working on those shields. That's just crazy. Zealot charge is just about finished, and they're now going to be taking center map control. And here comes a huge Marine army from Man-Bear Pig. My goodness. 3-2 Marines. Medevacs that have ship plating, which is not an upgrade you see all that often. That's a lot of Marines. Not really sure it's going to be a good choice here, though. It's not really anything that the Marines are going to be great against. And oh, Spartan, what are you doing, Spartan? Oh, Spartan, you could have had those... What are you doing, Spartan? You could have had those Colossi down. Those Immortals are going to be more than enough to take out those Colossi. What? Spartan, what? Spartan, what are you doing, Spartan? I have no idea where he was sending those units. He took way more damage than he needed to there. And it looks like this expansion of the trophy. You gotta watch out, Scorpio. You do not have the forces to take this on. And here come the Marines. Oh, this is gonna get really ugly. But all the Zealots are not being in this battle. Which means the Stalkers are all gonna die before the Zealots do anything. You gotta work on that unit placement. You gotta have all your units attack, which means you gotta get the Zealots, try to get the Zealots up in front. I know it's hard with... And here come the siege tanks. They're gonna have to pull back. They gotta let the Broodlords do the damage here. They're gonna take a ton of... The Marines are gonna take a ton of splash damage. And oh, he just managed to focus down 2 Broodlords instantly. And you don't want to pull those Broodlords too far away because you're gonna need them to help get the splash damage of the tanks on those Marines. Here come the tanks. Oh, the tanks are on siege. Oh, the tanks are sieging up again. I don't know if it's a good idea. There's Broodlings going down. It's going to do a ton of damage to those Marines. There's no ground targets left for those siege tanks, which means the Marines are going to be taking the brunt of all the attacks, but he does manage to clean up the Broodlings, and you've got to get their Corruptors. Oh, all the Corruptors go down. I don't know why he didn't evacuate them sooner. Oh, control those Colossi. Control those Colossi. You can kite those Marines on that ledge for so long. You gotta be careful not to get in range of the tanks, and yeah, I think that's a great decision to pull back. But they just need something to take on these Marines, and I believe Bocephus was researching Psystorm. This would be the time. Now is the time for Psystorm, Bocephus. Immortals are not really... Well, I guess the Immortals... You don't really need Immortals, you need Psystorm. Bocephus, I know you have it. You know, you're gonna make DTs. We know this is a Terran, but... I don't know how much damage you're going to get on them. If you want to make Archons out of them and join them with another army, that might not be a bad idea. And the siege tanks now are going to be hitting Spartan from the top. You've got charge loss. You could send this army in and take that out. Oh, now's the time. Now's the time to push forward. Oh, he's going to try to move the tanks. He's going to take a lot of damage from that Colossus. 1 tank goes down, another tank goes down. There's a scan on the high ground. Are they going to be able to get the Colossus? 3 tanks go down. And the Colossus goes down, but now these tanks are going to be no more. But now these Marines are going to be trying to take it out. Oh, here comes some Banelings now, and the Marines are not going to be able to get away. But, oh, Marines are just so ridiculously good, even against units that they're supposedly supposed to counter them. Yeah, Banelings are great at taking out Marines, so we'll just make enough Marines that we can shoot them before they get anywhere near us. But still, this army is pretty small, and I don't see a lot in the way of reinforcements. And Man-Bear Pig is just making pure Marines. Look at all these reactors. Just pure Marine medevac. And if they make anything, oh yeah, there goes the rest of those Marines. And now that, I don't know what that medevac was doing besides following a bunch of probes to get killed. I don't know, they've just not had cost-effective engagements. I mean, throwing Marines into that meat grinder, and oh, this is not going to be good. I don't care if your Marines are +2, that Colossus is going to completely take them out, especially with the Void Ray. Without the Void Ray, I wonder if the Colossus still would have... Oh, 2 Void Rays. I don't agree with sending in these small Zergling hit squads unless you're going to send them directly into the mineral line, maybe? I don't know. That's probably what he did. He probably just attack moved them towards the mineral line. And now we're long distance mining this. And we have 6 harvesters in this gas. That is not where you want. Oh, and here comes another huge Marine force. They need something to use against these Marines. What have they been doing? I don't think Bocephus has been doing it. It doesn't look like Bocephus has any money. So maybe his engagements weren't all that cost effective either, and all of his workers are dying. Where is the response? Pushing out here is not necessarily going to save your base. Are they going to go for try for a base trade now? I think that might be the case. And does he have enough to make some Templar? 50 minutes. You can make a few Templar. Let him charge up, get some Psystorm on these Marines. And here come the Broodlords, but oh, they're gonna try to go under and focus on the Broodlords, but here come the Banelings! Oh, so many Marines go down, but now there's not much to take this on, but here come the Zealots, get the Zealots around there, and with the Colossi, that should be enough to clean up this army. And he's trying to micro, but against charge lots, and you have pure Marines, what are you going to do? And oh, you cannot micro towards the Colossus, you'll get completely obliterated. Oh, no, they're going to turn around. Oh, he's trying to he tried to load him up, and he lost several Marines attempting to do that. And here come a bunch of Thors from Scorpio now. What are we going to have for this? I think this is probably going to be enough to take that on. They have some pretty good upgrades against unupgraded Thors. And yeah, with the Colossi there, it'll quickly clean this up. Even throwing the Lings in there, even throwing the Probes in there. That was an expensive do-nothing. Oh, but Brent's going to try to cause a little bit of trouble of his own. Gonna try to push near to Spartan's base. Spartan's got a lot of money. Spartan, you need to be making stuff. If you cannot make anything right now, make a bunch of gateways, because you need to be making stuff. This thing needs to be doing something. These are on cooldown. Now they're not on cooldown. These all need to be making stuff. All these gates are on cooldown. All of these gates are on cooldown. You need to be warping in more units, Spartan. You're the only one that has money right now. Wait. You're pretty much the only one that has money right now. And what Man-Bear Pig? Man-Bear Pig also has a lot of money. And it looks like Brent's still got a decent income. He can still make some units. Scorpio is throwing his Marines to the meat grinder. And it looks like Man-Bear Pig's going to try to swing around. And he is going to quickly focus down those Colossi that were focused on the Thor, which is probably not their best engagement. But here come the Banelings. They're going to try to micro. Several Marines go down. Oh, several more go down. Several more go down. And he's still trying to micro them, and more Marines are going down. Oh, all the Marines died with some Banelings to spare. Oh, Man-Bear Pig, you are definitely going to need all those reactor... 18 Marines. You're making 18 Marines at once and trying to make some more medevacs. I don't think anyone is being cost effective in this game. And Scorpio's got this lockdown with the bare minimum number of Marines he can probably actually spare right now. And is this the same force before? Or is Brent just making Void Ray, Colossus, Colossus? He's just making Void Rays and Colossi in small little clusters. And where is this going? Where is he sending this? You can't really mine this out. This is pretty much mined out. You do know your ally has that, right? I'm confused. And it looks like this base is going to get cleaned up. Still hasn't got any more upgrades in the Zergling. +3 is almost done, though. And that will clean that up. You might want to send the... you might want to send your Banelings in there a little bit quicker. You probably lost a lot of Lings, and I don't think you can afford it right now. Oh, yeah, you still have a decent amount of money, but you don't seem to be making anything. 10 Lings? Is that all you're making right now? Maybe he's short on Larva. Looks like he's kind of short on Larva right now. Not getting those injects in. And we're going to be trying to retake this gold. Get those probes out of the way. We're trying to build a Nexus here. That Nexus still doesn't look right, but it looks better placed than it was before. I don't know. Colossus Void Ray, I don't know if that's the right combination. Mass Corruptor will basically destroy all this because there's not enough Void Rays to counter a large numbers of Corruptors. And Man Bear Pig trying to rebuild those Marines, and the Banelings are going to help against that, as we've seen already, but I don't think you would want Dunamai to be the sole provider of defense here. I still... What is this Orbital Command doing here? It looks like Man Bear Pig's about to be mined out, but he does have a ton of minerals stored up, so that'll keep him for a while, but this base is about to go out too. And here comes another huge Marine force. He will not get off these mass Marine medevac. Is that all he can do is Marine medevac? I don't know. And, oh, Bocephus has an observer here, so he can see everything that's going on. Oh, but a quick scan's going to end that poor observer's life. But now we've got this base going down to get a huge force. Wow, Spartan really finally used that money up, and that base is going to go down, so we're going to just counterattack. I don't know if that's going to do much because they really don't have... I mean, you could kill off that Nexus, but the Marines are going to instead decide to do nothing except meat grind a few Zerglings. And here come the Banelings, and look at that! He just has too many Marines. It maybe on creep he would have had a chance. And it looks... Oh, are you just going to base race now? It looks like Scorpio is just going to... Oh, he's just going to take this base. He desperately needs it. But are they just going to base race now? No, it looks like they're going to try to pull back. And here come the Colossi. He's going to have the Zealots in front, and the Marines are just move command, which means the Colossi are going to do a ton of damage for you, actually, folks. Move command. Everyone don't move command everywhere. There's a time to move command, and there's a time to attack command. You have to know the difference. And it's now just hitting these small balls of Marines, which are getting smaller by the minute. And oh, Man Bear Pig, your Marines are dying. You're going to need to use up all that medevac energy to keep them alive. And oh, all that money is spent, and all of his Marines are gone except 10 Marines, or 10. All his Marines, all his minerals are gone except this 10 minerals right here is all he's really got left. And Scorpio's like, I need this base. Oh, we can't afford a command center. In fact, this is his only command center right now. If he loses this and doesn't get any money from his allies, he's done. And his allies, Brent's the only one left with any money. Oh, it's looking pretty bad. Oh, and now we've sent the SCVs to attack. This is going to be a massacre. And Spartan's going to quickly dispatch with that. And after taking out that nice Vespine geyser, we're going to finish those off quickly. Yeah, their funds are exhausted. This is the only mining base left. Oh no, actually this gold is still there. The golds are the only mining bases left, but I don't think any of them can afford to actually take one. And someone's trying to draw. Yeah, he's actually moving his orbital command over there because he can't afford to build one. And he's gonna use up all of his energy on mules right now. And the Medivacs still have some energy. And they're gonna check that gold again. No, nothing of that gold. They're at this one again. Here come all the mules. I'm not sure. Should we really putting all the mules on the same mineral patch? I don't know. Well, they spread out all right. So I guess that'll be okay. And now we apparently have decided we can't defend our own golds. We'll just go take the other golds. Interesting choice. So we're now mining the two last bases. And Man Bear Pig, you're wasting your money on building armor and ship plating level 2. I really don't know if I agree with that choice in this stage of the game where money is a precious, precious commodity. And those zealots are going to tell them what's actually going on there, but if they forget about that, let's just push. Let's just push, and what are they going to do? This force is not going to do anything. The Colossi will eat up the zealots. The corruptors are going to eat up... Oh, even using the corruption. There you go, Dunamai. That is how you corrupt. Voiders are gonna go down. Colossus is gonna go down. But don't pull the Void Ray back, or don't pull the Corruptors back too early. There's not really any together. And Brent's out of the game. And there's the GG from Man, Bear, Pig. And he is super serial. And Scorpio's out of the game. So that came down to a lot of very costly engagements for both sides. And it's just who had the right unit composition when the money ran out is what it came down to. But oh, Man Bear Pig's, wait a minute. Oh, Man Bear Pig's not gone yet. He GG, but he's not done yet. He's like, maybe these last 47 Marines can win me the game. I suppose you could try. Oh, even that Spine Crawler is giving him trouble because they can't get close to get all those Marines shooting at it. You're gonna do all sorts of damage to those Marines before it finally goes down. And they're gonna pull back because Man Bear Pig, despite his GG, is apparently not done yet. Oh, I get it. It was an offensive GG. He was saying, "I've got this, guys," and so you might as well just leave the game now because my Super Marines that have done a fantastic job so far are gonna end this game right now. And they're getting a bit of a surround now, and they're not focusing. Look at all the Marines burned down to those Colossi, and I don't think that Micro is doing anything but getting the Marines killed. And 3 Marines are going to try to escape to die. Whoa! None of them made it. 18... You did GG, right? I think it's bad manners to GG and then try to wipe out someone's base and then make another 18 Marines. I think it's in a rulebook somewhere. Yeah, those stores are not going to last, and these... I mean, grab all the minerals you can, because you're not making much more at this point. I don't see any action going on elsewhere, so those SCVs are about to die. Well, don't abandon the ramp. If they run away, you're not going to get as many killed. Or they'll just sit there and die. Grab every last mineral they can while they can. So he has enough money for another 14 Marines. And he's going to just go run headlong into those Colossi. But look at all those Marines burned down. He's trying to focus down the Colossi, but it's just not going to work. It almost worked, I suppose. That Colossus fine. He's fine. Are you going to make your... There's his last 14 Marines. There's no more money on the map except here, and you don't have the... You have no way of taking that. You don't even have a command center. Oh, you have... Yeah. You'd have to move this orbital all the way over there to get a single drop of any more resources. Single drop of resources. Well, it looks like he did finish Dunamai off. Dunamai's just got the Corruptors he came in with. Oh, and he's going to sacrifice a medevac to get the other 3 away, because maybe those 3 medevacs and these 14 Marines will win him the game. Really? Man Bear Pig, you're going to be that guy? Man Bear Pig, you GG'd. You were super serial, too. Well, that's good. Hide in the back of your base. You're sure not to lose if you hide back in the back of your base. At this point, you might as well lift up all your buildings and fly into the corner of the map, because you have no money. And you have almost 0 means of getting more. And Dunamai's going to keep spreading that creep. But now you found some Colossi. Yeah, well, there goes some Marines. There goes some Marines. Oh, okay, so he has 19 Marines left. And they stim. Yeah, stim Marines. That's a good thing to do when you have no money. Maybe you'll kill off that last Colossus. And there it is. Oh, Man Bear Pig. Man Bear Pig, you had no help. You went pure Marine medevac. You know how many times you got your Marines slaughtered? And you're blaming your team? I mean, Scorpio went Marine tank. I mean, he went mostly tank, but, you know, he went Marine tank, then some Thors. Brent found the V key, and you're blaming them? Really? and you're still in this game. You're still in this. You're still. What now? Well, at least he threw out the GG well played. I mean, that's something. I still don't know why you stood there in that game forever making pure marine medevac, only to have him incinerated time and time again, and then only blame your team. But I hope you all enjoyed this game and have a day.